What's it like to live in one of the most affordable cities that has a surprising amount to offer? So I'm currently in the process of helping two different clients relocate to Cartersville. So today, I'm gonna answer all the questions that I'm getting from them so that you can figure out what it's like living in Cartersville. Where is Cartersville? Cartersville is an hour's drive northwest of Atlanta, definitely on the fringes of the metro area and maybe not even considered a suburb of Atlanta depending on who you talk to. Just start heading north on I-75 and you're gonna go past Marietta, past Kennesaw, past Ackworth, and then you'll get to Cartersville. This is definitely more of a small town feel, but I can feel the boom coming. Like there are some things I can point to that I would call indicators of growth, but also I can just feel it. Population is 24,000, but that's really just in the city limits, so there are more out there in the unincorporated Cartersville areas. Distance to the airport is 51 miles, about a 60-minute drive. I would say what's unique about Cartersville is that it has a small town vibe, more mountainous scenery, but still has everything you would need, like a Target, a Walmart, a Kroger, a Publix, a movie theater, Home Depot, Lowe's, restaurants, and parks. What is there to do in Cartersville? So this one may surprise you because it's such a smaller city, but Cartersville actually has a lot to offer. The Tellus Science Museum is a Smithsonian affiliate and has a great natural history and science section complete with planetarium. Western Booth Art Museum is the largest collection of Western art in the world. The Etowah Indian Mounds is one of the most well-preserved Native American culture sites in the southeastern United States. And it's super cool to see what a village looked like and what life was like for them back then. The Savoy Auto Museum is a must visit for car enthusiasts. Downtown Cartersville is highly underrated and a must check out. Terminus Wake Park is one of the most popular cable wake parks in the United States. Pine Mountain is a beautiful spot for hikers and nature lovers, and Dellinger Park is one of the most beautiful parks in the entire metro area. Are there any good restaurants in Cartersville? Yeah, there's some really good restaurants in Cartersville. I haven't been to all of them, but I've been to a few. When you Google the best restaurants in Cartersville, they're all going to be in the downtown area. Aaron is gonna throw them up here on the map for you. Table 20 is a great date night spot or fancy lunch. Appalachian Grill, I would call fancy mountain town, steak, burgers, fish, but also chili, baked potatoes, and fried pickles. Largos is more upscale. They are only open for dinner starting at 5. Rooster Shack lives up to the name. It's a little shack, serves great breakfast and lunch. City Cellar is a good spot for events and parties. And finally, Main Street Coastal Cuisine is your seafood specialist, sourcing their fish from other coastal towns. And if you're local, drop it in the comments. Have you been to one of these? What do you think? Where is your recommendation? Let's talk through some real estate numbers. So Cartersville is gonna be one of the most affordable suburbs in the Atlanta metro. In fact, I just did a video on suburbs of Atlanta ranked by affordability, and Cartersville came in at number 1 with a median home price of $340,000. And actually, just this month, it dropped to $335,000. If you narrow that down to a typical 3-bed, 2-bath, the median home price comes down even further to $332,000. A little over 100 new listings hit the market every day in this city, and they're currently staying there for about 3 weeks. To put that in perspective, those homes are going to be sticking around longer than any of the other communities in the metro area. Now, what does that mean for you? 1, more time to think so you don't have to feel rushed. This is a large transaction. It can be a stressful transaction, so a slower pace can be a huge asset for a buyer. 2, those numbers also mean that you're not gonna have to pay as much for your home as some of the other cities around here. By the way, my name's Joel. I am a local realtor here in the metro Atlanta area, so if you need help buying or selling anywhere in the metro area, please give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. My information is below in the description, or you'll see it right here at the bottom of the screen. I'm always happy just to answer questions or have a conversation. How are the schools in Cartersville? Schools here are okay. Bartow County will get a B+ on niche.com, and that's about the average for your school choices. If you're on the south side of Cartersville, you'll be zoned for Woodland High School. It's going to get a B on niche.com and a 7 out of 10 on greatschools.org. If you're on the northern side, you'll be zoned for Cass High School, getting a B on niche.com and a 6 out of 10 on greatschools.org. There are a few at the very northern tip that will be zoned for Adairsville High School, which gets a B on niche.com and a 7 out of 10 on greatschools.org. And finally, if you're in Cartersville city limits, you'll be zoned for Cartersville High School, which is operated by the city of Cartersville independently of Bartow County. It is ranked as the top school in the area, getting a B+ on niche.com and a 6 out of 10 on greatschools.org. How's the job market in Cartersville? Let's talk about the boom coming to Cartersville. There are already a couple of notable employers here and one that's on the way. The first is Toyo Tire Plant. Toyo is a Japanese tire company that makes tires for virtually every make and model car. While it has many headquarter locations around the world, its manufacturing plant is right here in Bartow County. It's a 150-acre site with almost 1 million square feet that created nearly 1,000 jobs at its outset, and still adding to that total with expansions. Next is Piedmont Healthcare Center. This was originally Cartersville Medical Center and was bought by Piedmont Healthcare in 2021. It's a 120-bed hospital that is one of the largest employers in the area. 800+ employees, 350+ physicians. Finally, there's the new EV battery plant going up in Kingston. Hyundai? That felt wrong. Hyundai is currently building a giant battery plant in Kingston, Georgia, right outside Cartersville. The site is enormous. We're talking 3.3 million square feet of manufacturing right here in North Georgia. Officials say the new facility will be one of the most significant economic development projects in Georgia history and will invest approximately $4 to $5 billion into Bartow County. They built one of these in Savannah recently, and it created 8,500 jobs. The initial projections for this site is 3,500 jobs upon opening, with room to grow. The plant is set to open in 2025. So what do you think? Is Cartersville for you, or are you looking for something just a little bit different? Again, my name's Joel. I would love to help you out on your journey. Feel free to reach out to me any way that's most convenient for you. I'll see you in the next one.